Construction sites are busy places. Many people work with heavy equipment and dangerous materials. This makes safety a top priority. Emergencies can happen unexpectedly. Fires, explosions, and natural disasters are some examples. A well-prepared construction site can handle these situations effectively. An emergency preparedness plan is very important. It helps protect workers, visitors, and the public. It also reduces the severity of potential incidents. This plan outlines steps to take before, during, and after an emergency. The first step is to understand the potential hazards on a construction site. Common hazards include falls, electrocutions, and being struck by objects. Identifying these hazards is crucial in developing effective safety protocols. By taking a proactive approach to safety, construction sites can create a secure work environment. An emergency preparedness plan is an investment in the well-being of everyone on site. Before an emergency, you need to know what to expect. This means figuring out all the possible dangers on the construction site. Start by walking around and looking for anything that could cause harm. Think about common accidents on construction sites. These include falls from heights, being hit by moving vehicles, and electrocution. Look for things that could cause fires, like flammable liquids or faulty electrical wiring. Consider the environment and weather conditions. Extreme temperatures, storms, and earthquakes can also pose risks. Don't forget about health hazards such as exposure to hazardous materials or loud noises. Once you identify the hazards, you need to figure out how bad they could be. Assess the likelihood of each hazard occurring and the potential severity of its impact. This will help you prioritize your safety measures and focus on the most significant risks. Now that you know the risks, it's time to plan for them. Each type of emergency needs its own plan. This ensures a quick and organized response in any situation. For example, a fire requires a different response than a chemical spill. A fire evacuation plan should include escape routes, assembly points, and procedures for using fire extinguishers. A chemical spill, on the other hand, may require containment procedures and the use of personal protective equipment. Develop a clear and concise plan for each identified hazard. Make sure the plan includes evacuation procedures, first aid measures, and emergency contact information. Use flowcharts and diagrams to make the information easy to understand. Remember, a well-structured emergency preparedness plan addresses various scenarios. This helps ensure the safety of everyone on the construction site in different emergency situations. In an emergency, everyone needs to know their job. This prevents confusion and ensures a swift response. Assign specific roles to individuals or teams. These roles should be clearly defined based on their skills and expertise. For instance, designate a team responsible for first aid and CPR. Another team could handle fire safety and evacuation procedures. Someone should be in charge of communication with emergency services. This ensures a coordinated and effective response to any situation. Provide clear contact information for each role. This allows for quick communication and coordination in case of an emergency. Display this information prominently throughout the construction site for easy access. By establishing a clear chain of command, you create a structured response system. This ensures everyone knows who to report to and what actions to take during an emergency. Section 5. Communication is key. Establishing effective channels. Communication is crucial during an emergency. Make sure everyone on the construction site can receive important information quickly. Use multiple communication methods to ensure redundancy. Consider using two-way radios for instant communication between workers. Public address systems can broadcast emergency alerts to the entire site. Mobile phones can be used for individual communication and to contact emergency services. Test your communication systems regularly to ensure they are functioning properly. Conduct drills to simulate emergency scenarios and practice communication protocols. This helps identify any weaknesses in your communication plan. Remember, effective communication can save lives during an emergency. It enables a coordinated response, facilitates information sharing, and helps prevent confusion and panic. Section 6. Equipping your site. Essential supplies for emergencies. Having the right equipment on hand can make a big difference in an emergency. Stock your construction site with essential supplies to handle various situations. First aid kits are crucial for treating injuries. Make sure they are fully stocked and easily accessible. Fire extinguishers should be strategically placed throughout the site and regularly inspected. Consider having emergency lighting available in case of power outages. Keep a supply of personal protective equipment such as hard hats, safety glasses, and gloves readily available. This ensures the safety of responders and workers during an emergency. Inspect and maintain all emergency equipment regularly. This ensures it is in working order when needed. Clearly label the location of all emergency equipment so it can be easily found. Section 7. Training your crew. Preparing for emergencies. Training is essential for ensuring everyone knows what to do in an emergency. Provide comprehensive training to all workers on the Emergency Preparedness Plan. Cover topics such as hazard identification, emergency procedures, and evacuation routes. Train workers on the use of fire extinguishers and first aid techniques. Conduct regular refresher courses to reinforce the information. Make sure everyone understands their roles and responsibilities during an emergency. Conduct drills and exercises to simulate various scenarios and assess the effectiveness of your training program. By investing in training, you empower your workers to respond effectively to emergencies. This proactive approach helps prevent accidents and minimizes the impact of unforeseen events. Section 8. Drills and exercises. Practicing your plan. Regular drills are crucial for testing your emergency preparedness plan. They help identify any weaknesses or gaps in your plan and provide valuable training experience. Conduct different types of drills to simulate various emergency scenarios. This could include fire evacuations, first aid response, and hazardous material spills. Involve all workers in the drills to ensure everyone knows their role. After each drill, conduct a debriefing session to discuss what went well and what could be improved. Use the feedback to update your plan and make necessary adjustments. This iterative process helps refine your emergency response and ensure its effectiveness. Remember, drills are not just about following procedures. They are an opportunity to practice, learn, and improve your overall emergency preparedness. Section 9. Record keeping and reporting. Documentation matters. Maintaining accurate records is crucial for an effective emergency preparedness plan. Keep detailed records of all aspects of your plan, including hazard assessments, training records, and drill results. Document all accidents and near misses that occur on the construction site. This information is valuable for identifying trends, improving safety measures, and preventing future incidents. Ensure all records are easily accessible and stored in a safe and organized manner. Regularly review and update your records to ensure they remain accurate and up to date. Section 10. Review and update. Keeping your plan current. Construction sites are dynamic environments, and your emergency preparedness plan should reflect that. Regularly review and update your plan to ensure it remains relevant and effective. Review your plan at least annually or more frequently if there are significant changes on the construction site. This includes changes in personnel, equipment, or work processes. Consider any new hazards that may have emerged and update your plan accordingly. Incorporate lessons learned from drills, exercises, and actual emergencies into your plan. By regularly reviewing and updating your plan, you ensure it remains a dynamic and responsive tool for managing emergencies. Section 11. Conclusion: Building a culture of safety. Mastering emergency preparedness on construction sites is an ongoing process. It requires a proactive approach, continuous improvement, and a commitment to safety from everyone involved. By implementing a comprehensive emergency preparedness plan, conducting thorough risk assessments, providing regular training, and fostering a culture of safety, construction sites can create a work environment where everyone feels safe and prepared for any situation. Remember, safety is not just a box to be checked. It's an ongoing responsibility that requires constant vigilance, communication, and a shared commitment to protecting the well-being of everyone on the construction site.